Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Welcome to this, a brand new day. Hokey smokes. I have had to start each recording about 10,000 times because I keep messing something up. Anyway, welcome to a brand new day. I have just finished recording some one-deck dungeon with my setup and table all together, and then I recorded the room and the setup itself. So if you want to see that, it's at the end of this part of the video, so thumbs up. Past that, not much has happened except, oh my god, yesterday was a bad day. You heard part of it if you watched yesterday's vlog. I'll give a quick one on that, but it didn't stop. It was 8 hours of solid nightmare. Because first thing started was 10 o'clock, as stated yesterday. I first started some wash, and then I had to walk to the bank to get quarters because our machine's here to do wash and dry take quarters. On my way there, some bright young fellow or lass decided it would be funny to drive next to the sidewalk and splash the old man walking on the side of the road. So I got drenched in dirty street water and had to go to the bank that way. I was very uncomfortable and wet and didn't like it. Came back, took a shower, got things together, actually vlogged, was recording and editing and rendering, and the news came in that a thing that I had ordered from Amazon was at the pharmacy. I just needed to go there and pick it up. So I wrote down the number that I needed and walked there in the rain. And it's about a mile to get there. And the number came up with an error. So they couldn't help me. So I came back to double check that the number was right. That was a 2-mile round trip in the rain for nothing, and the number was right. So I called them up and told them that, and they weren't supposed to do the info over the phone, but he double checked it because he had seen me and he knew that 2-mile walk, that's not good, and checked it, but it was coming up as an error, not in the system. So I have to call Amazon, and I'm on the phone with Amazon, and they're looking it up and they're going, oh no, this isn't right, this isn't right. Look, tell you what, we'll just refund what we've done. You have to go to your email, we'll refund it. Before I had gotten the call, I had checked one email with the number that didn't work. When I went to my email to get the refund, a second email had showed up during the phone call. This one had a different number. And I discovered that the emails they send out are just total living documents, in that they just change stuff on their side. They don't have to send you a full another email, because when they changed the number for the second email, it changed the number in the first email as well. So I felt like I was going crazy trying to find the first email that had the number that didn't work, but it had been changed on their side and got changed in the document. So I had to walk back. While I was there, I decided to walk to Walmart to grab some stuff. To go from where I live to the pharmacy to Walmart to here is about a 2.5, coming up on 3-mile walk. Finally I make it back. Soaked. Umbrella in one hand, heavy bag of stuff in the other. We have keypad locks. They have a 9 keypad below it, and then there's a big button above it. I have never touched that button before until last night, when in the rain and the wet, with my carrying things, with my pinched nerves, so my hands don't work well, I bumped the big red button. And the big red button started to blink and beep. It did that 10 times, and then the keypad went dead. There's no physical keys. I was locked out of my apartment because my door died. and my phone was in here, so I couldn't call to tell anyone that my phone was dead. So I kept going to the community center to try and figure out what to do while carrying all my stuff, exhausted and soaked. No phone in there, no landline that you can use. Kept coming back, dead keypad, locked door. Finally, after 5 minutes, desperate, I come back out here because the guy that we got to call lives over an hour outside of town. And in some cases, it says in their official policy manual, there's a couch in the community center. We may be there the next morning. I didn't want to sleep on the couch. But I came back, and after about 5 minutes, the keypad worked again. So I started off my day getting soaked. Middle of my day was running around town and getting soaked. And then it ended off getting locked out of my apartment because the keypad died. So it was a great day. But today has been better so far, sort of. I had, once again, incredible insomnia. I'm doomed because these are buildings made for older people. Generally, older people have difficulty staying warm. I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem at all. Because I walk so much, I have a lot of lean muscle in my body. Lean muscle burns very efficiently. Because of that, last night, the temperature outside, under 40 degrees. I have 2 windows open. It was windy outside. I had the fan on high, just a sheet on. And it was too hot for me. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the summer. It's a problem I had in Port Orchard. We lived in a building that had been a nursing home. Older people generally have troubles getting warm. So it was blistering hot in that building. Of course, my roommate and other old people, like my roommate, were freezing if I opened up the window and needed everything shut tight because they were cold, which, you know, bonk, was the normal state of affairs. Yay. But as much as the yesterday was horrible and it's terrible living in a nursing home, I survived the day. Now here is one thing that I want to talk about. 2 things about the people have talked about this a lot, you know, through the decades. You know, we have low flow showers, low flow toilets here. That because they are low flow toilets, they only do 1 gallon per flush. Normal toilets do about, well, when I say normal, it's I've lived in older places like 70s through 80s, and some toilets would do like a 3 gallon flush. So this is to save water, but because it's only a 1 gallon flush, I have to flush about 4 times. So to save water from a 3 gallon flush, I have to flush 4 or more gallons. Where's the savings there? Now the thing about the shower, I mean, I can live with the shower kind of, sorta, but the shower is on or off. You don't control the water pressure. It's either no water or water pressure. You can't control anything but the temperature. I mean, you can move the shower head a little, but it's just on or off. And then you control how hot it is. I can understand if you don't want to use up a lot of water, but if you're someone who wants a short, you know, powerful shower, no. If you want a longer, slower shower, no. It's on or off. Yay. Very binary. And again, you know, the sink over there, I use a little cup to put my dentures in. And when I used the sink back at the previous place I lived at, even at the nursing home, putting in the water, you'd have to be careful not to fill it up too quickly. Here, I turn on the water full, and it takes about 10 seconds to fill up this little cup. Everything is low flow. But it's a roof over my head, it's a bed to sleep in, it's electricity, it's flowing warm water. I complain because I'm a human being, but I like it here. I really, really do. This is the smaller area is what I've needed, and I gotta start doing my chores and going out and checking on that. Hopefully I'll check on that today. Oh boy. But past that, it's just I am surviving and doing things. I wanted to write down the creative things that I had been thinking of, but haven't, so hopefully I'll be able to remember some of it. No guarantees on that. In fact, let's see if I can remember anything at all, which is nothing. So today's video is going to be a short one, and if I can remember any of my lore stuff that I wanted to talk about, maybe I'll do a supplementary one. Maybe I'll be smart and write it down. Wouldn't that be a good thing? Thumbs up for that. So I'm gonna end this one. I've got this to edit and stitch together with the other things I've done to show the setup for recording. I've got to edit that and such, so yay, my day is now busy. So for everybody that is a Patreon patron, thank you so very, very much. Without your help, I would be a much more hurting monkey than I am, and I am a hurting monkey. Unfortunately, I live in the United States, and there are a lot more hurting monkeys out here than there used to be. And for everybody that leaves me comments, thumbs up, thank you. That too is appreciated. I read every single comment, even if I don't answer any. I try to answer as many as I can in comments. I try to answer those in the video if I can't do it in comment. And for the rest, I am very sorry about my executive function and dysfunction issues. It drives me nuts. I hate having ADHD. Anyway, though, thumbs up. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing. So, now to do the old let's fake it thing. In that I can talk about it, or I can just do it. Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. I just finished recording some One Deck Dungeon, and so I just wanted to talk about that because I want to show you my setup that I've got to record it, and then I'm going to start vlogging since, as stated, I just finished recording. So I'm going to stop this part, flip to the back camera, and then show the room. So thank you for watching. This is my messy table. I have just finished recording some One Deck Dungeon. I was also watching some Game Theorist, and a whole bunch of YouTube tabs are open. My bed over here is a mess because this is the setup I have when I record games. Solo games, like this, One Deck Dungeon. Let me try and stand off to the side so you can have a better view. I have these tripods that stand up, and then of course the shower curtains across the top, and then I just place my tablet itself across these so that it's above this, and that's how I record. So I just wanted to show this. So this is a good game. And my room, you know, I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping it clean. Like I say, that's a mess over there. That's a mess here. I blow my nose all the time. And because tissues are expensive, I have to save them to reuse them. Yay. It sucks. But there's my squishies, and there's where I've got my fan, and there's garbage on the floor over there. So, yay! You take care, and I hope you've enjoyed all of this.